I like theme parks and roller coasters. However, I am a little too scared to ride them, and I rarely visit any parks, especially nowadays. One issue I have is that I live in Michigan, a state that only has one park of a decent size, and that park is called Michigan's Adventure in Muskegon. Well, the name Michigan's Adventure sounds like a show or something about the mascot of the TV network that aired Dawson's Creek. Michigan's Adventure is actually a Cedar Fair park. Opened in 1956 as Deer Park, the park has had some expansions through the years, mainly in 1998 when they opened up a behemoth of a ride named Shivering Timbers, though in recent years it's become the laughingstock of Cedar Fair parks and everybody talks about how the chain adds little to the park. Though many have said it's actually a decent park despite its shortcomings, and I'm experiencing this park firsthand, so let's start at the beginning. We are currently getting prepared for a trip to Michigan's Adventure. I am already prepared. I got my chargers, I got my sitcom Blu-rays and DVDs, I got my waters. I have like 5 spare bottles. I want to be entertained because it's going to be a long car ride to Muskegon. So after a few hours of watching The Office, we made it to the park a full half hour before opening, something I've never done in my life, and I've been to Magic Mountain past closing, not for ERT, but for church. Don't ask. After an error with our tickets, we went near Corkscrew for the actual opening, a personal first, again. There's already Kid and Snoopy, there's ICE and SLC. The music stopped. I'm not going to describe the whole day, but I am going to describe the interesting bits, like when I was noticed by one of the game operators as vlogging.
What's your YouTube name?
Dosware Pictures.
Dosware Pictures?
Dosware.
Dosware.
No, D as in duck.
Dosware.
Yeah.
Dosware.
Yeah.
That's probably your name, I like that.
The train ride was a neat one, but for some reason we put on accidents during the ride. They were the Shivering Timbers, built in 1998 by the Custom Coasters International of America. As you can see, this is where they keep the other train stuff at. Hey-o! Some person knew I was filming. Railroad crossing ahead, partner. Hey, look, there's some pallets. And while half the group were riding Shivering Timbers, a western cover of Take On Me by Aha was playing, and we started talking about the Mario movie and its use of the song. And after our visit, we went to an Italian restaurant, and they played Peaches. Playing the Donkey Kong song from the Mario movie, yeah. Huh? Is that a Mario movie reference? Definitely. It's definitely a Mario movie reference. And they're not going to credit the people who wrote the song. One of the park's most recent additions was Camp Snoopy, replacing an antique car ride. And while there, I did something I hadn't done in nearly a decade. Okay, get a grip, get the hang of this flipper. But Woodstock Express is just really Big Dipper. Woodstock Express is the newest coaster according to RCDB, but it actually opened in 1999 as Big Dipper before being moved to Camp Snoopy in 2021 after being delayed by a year. I was afraid while riding it, but I made it through. Warning, the following clip will be presented in 30 frames per second.
Hey, Zachary, you got this. You got it. You got it.
Now that I've ridden one coaster, let's head to another. My name is Zach, and I'm a Gen Z, so it makes sense for me to ride Zach Zoomer. I was more afraid on this than I was with Woodstock, however, I felt accomplished when I finished writing it, something I really needed. Overall, despite some problems, I had a great time and can't wait to visit again in the future. Speaking of, what I would do next time. One of my issues is that I barely got good footage of the rides. The only ones I did well were Woodstock Express and Corkscrew, so next time I would definitely need to get closer to Thunderhawk to film that. Another thing I missed was character interactions, and I would definitely want to meet the characters for real, particularly Snoopy. And last, I might get another coaster, possibly Corkscrew, to be my first inverting coaster. Maybe also Mad Mouse, but I would definitely need to do more practice before I can get on the big rides. It's the weakest of the 3 Cedar Fair parks I've been to, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means that the others got things going with them that are better than this one, like size, rides, and theming. But hey, it's most we have in Michigan.